my name is Uncle Dash. This is
Auntie Erica.
And we're super excited to have you on the farm because we love hosting youth for experiences on the land. We host a lot of student groups, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to do is just to just connect with the place, connect with the land. And it's so amazing all the different things we can grow here in Hawaii. I've been farming in this neighborhood for 15 years now, and I'm still just amazed by the diversity of fruit, medicines, construction materials that we can grow right from our farm. I guess in '98, this was a dry and windy pasture land. So in '98, Kenny Loggins, he bought the land and then he developed it. The initial home and all this beautiful infrastructure. He built the 2 barns. I think he sold it in 2004, Jyoti and Andre. And they retired here, and they were also people that were into sustainability, you know, and into land stewardship. And so they planted even more. Then we got to buy the farm in 2020, and we're, I guess, continuing with that tradition of improving the ground, planting more trees, making more gardens.
So I think a lot of it starts with education. We've done a lot of education with children, either on the farm or in the school gardens. We feel as though the best place to learn, to grow, and to value your food or where it comes from and what we put in our mouths is through engaging with it directly. After COVID, we're refiguring out our youth education and how we move forward with field trips and supporting Kohala High School Farm in their agricultural program.
So we do kind of a couple distinct styles of farming. We do the market gardening, and then we do agroforestry. So agroforestry is a really old style of farming practiced throughout the Polynesian Triangle. It's a food forest, and we can grow so many incredible fruits and medicines. The cool thing about agroforestry is we can do something called sequential cropping, where we plant out a whole field block and we get really short-term crop. Sweet potatoes in 4 months, our crop after that could be taro in 9 months. Then we start harvesting out our bananas at 12 months and papayas. Then we start getting to harvest out our ashwagandha, our high-value medicinal herbs. Then we start getting our climax crops. You know, durian, mangosteen at 12 years, maybe 15 years. This is a process of working with nature, not against it, to reforest the planet while we get a lot of benefit for humans. We have about a ½ acre and mixed vegetables. We call it like a row crop operation or a truck farm or a market garden. Our goal here is, can we grow, you know, vegetables for our community while we regenerate the land? Sustainable agriculture is not enough right now, right? I've heard that modern day conventional farming, like we shouldn't even call it farming, we should refer to it as mining. Because the way their practices, the way they're engaging with the soil, they're actively mining out the minerals in the water and then exporting those minerals and water off-site. So if the food that you eat creates a desert on the earth, we have a problem. And would you believe me if I told you that a healthy soil food web produces food that's more nutrient dense? We do 25,000 pounds of produce a year. And then we're just getting ready to do an expansion into that upper field, so we'll be doubling that roughly.
I mean, we're in the nursery. We start all our plants from seed, get them up and running, sometimes as big as these tomato plants here, and then we get them planted in our greenhouse or field spaces and grow them. And you know, the mission of HIP is to basically connect people with their food locally and produce as much food as we can locally and feed everyone as nutrient dense, healthy food as we can. And see it started here and then all the way through finish and harvest and marketing. And our main venues are through the local food hub and through our local farmers market. But we also connect with consumers directly and you know, occasionally a restaurant.
So we have a Hawaiian makuakane, which is we have a Hawaiian father that had adopted us. And hanai is another word to means to feed. So I just said aina and then hanai. So hanai means to feed.
Good job. You want some jelly meat?
Yeah. Aina is that which gives, that which feeds. Niuli'i is the place that we are. That's a very common thing, is to hanai is to adopt and to take in. So a lot of times in the Hawaiian culture, and even probably post-Hawaiian culture in here and just in Hawaii in general, it's very common to adopt and bring people into your family.
So, can we practice a different style of agriculture that regenerates the land while we eat well? Really, I believe small farms are the future of agriculture.